This is an ABP Live Podcast.
Hello and welcome back to ABP Live Podcast. The name of the show is Spirit-o-logy and I am Sneha Jain back with you from the Hope Tarot to tell you everything about this week from the 8th to the 15th of May. So let us see what is in the store for you. Talking about the first sign of Aries, the Aries are being romantic, they're being loving, they're being honest with their lover, and this is something which is going to be so from the heart. But the problem is that your lover might not reciprocate it in the same way. So I just want you to take it easy and take it a little slow, because love can come to you, but it will come in a short time. This is also a time where you have to let go any toxic situations or any toxic people if they were there in your life. Talking about the guidance card, I just want you to learn patience with love, because patience is something which you will learn and it will give you a lot of power and a lot of integration with your lover very soon in your life. Talking about the next sign of the Taurus, let us see what is in store for you. Taurus are a little more consumed in their own self, but this shell is now breaking out. After the mid of the week, the Taurus can experience something like a bloom, something like an emerging, something like which can be called like a breakthrough in your life. This week can be a great week if you consume it to the highest level. This week, initially, you can feel some mental traumas and depression, but that will also heal with time and you will feel so relaxed and so happy about your existence. Going with the flow is something that the guidance is telling you. You just have to take those little steps, but take them with ease. Don't have a hasty decision, because that can cause a little bit of problem for you this week. Talking about the next sign of Gemini, let us see what is in store for you. Geminis are waiting for a miracle, and that is in the cards. I see a great news of upgradation coming to you. You can be around children also. You can have good news from the pregnancy front also. Your child can make you so proud. So overall, it is a very good and consumed it is a very good and consumed week for you. For people who are engrossed into some kind of learning or studies, if you're a student, this is going to be your week. It is also giving to you a breakthrough through suppression. So anybody who was trying to suppress you emotionally is now removing their hands and you are coming out like a phoenix. So it is going to be a great week for the Gemini. Talking about the next sign of the Cancer, let us see what is coming. The power, the friendship, the integration is now coming to you. So that you can be friends with a lot of good, powerful people, and these powerful people can help you to elevate your existence and your substance. This is also a time where you are moving through the doors which have been closed for a very long time. So there can be more opportunities, more practical opportunities coming to you, and that is engrossing you into so much. There can be financial upliftments and there can be financial attributes that are coming to you. If you're planning to buy a vehicle, if you're planning to buy a property, this is your week to make those decisions. Talking about the sign of Leos, what is in store for you? The Leos are consumed in their own creativity, and they're also consumed in something which is toxic, by which I mean that there's some people who've been trying to chase you and try to make you a little negative. I just want you to take it easy and just let them go this week, because if you try to force or push-pull a lot, it is going to only hurt you. Any foreign opportunities or any money which is struck in the foreign land can come to you this week, bringing to you a lot of joy. This is also a time of integration, so you love to travel and you can love to explore new opportunities this week for you. Talking about the next sign of the Virgos, let us see what is in the cards. Virgos are consumed in work-love balance, and that's amazing, because this work-love balance comes really efficiently to the Virgos, because you're capable of doing so many things. So the Virgos are getting into a new partner, new love, new marriage, and if you've been looking for somebody, this is the right time for you to propose them. So go and get them, and because this is going to be an amazing week on that note. I also see work upliftments and changes in work. So this week can be all about changes and all positive integral changes in your life. I just want you to take decisions maturely, because immaturity is something that can consume you this week and that can cause troubles later. So just trust the process, be positive, and I am sure that an amazing week is knocking ahead for you. Talking about the sign of Libras, what is in store for you? Libras are a little more consumed in themselves and they need a lot of support from people because you are emotionally very hurt, Libras. And this emotional turbulence is also causing physical attributes. The body needs to be taken care of. The body really needs a little care and a little bit of that TLC, because I feel that you've been overexhausted over the weeks and you have been trying to do so much and accomplish so much that now it's like, you just have to pause. So spending time around the nature, traveling, or taking any kind of Ayurvedic or nature related therapies can really help you elevate. Spending time around the family can also help you elevate from the emotional substance that you're feeling. The guidance also talks about consciousness. Make sure you're doing some spiritual work, some dhan, or something which can really elevate your spiritual consciousness, because that is a lot needed this week. Talking about the sign of Scorpios, what does the week hold for you? So the Scorpios are quite serene, they're abundant, and they are celebrating life. So Scorpios are going to have a blast of their life this week because you are engrossed into so much of learning. At the work front specifically, a lot of learning and a lot of protection from the angels are coming to you. This can be a time where an upliftment of soul is also seen, an upliftment of consciousness and energy is also seen. So I feel overall you're quite celebrated and quite integrated in your energies. I also feel that this is a good time for health and for any new ventures at health. If you want to learn to do a boxing, or to go gymming, or to go for a morning walk, anything which the body needs, if it is given this time, the body is going to replicate brilliantly. Talking about the sign of Sagittarius, the Sagittarius are more consumed in spirituality and in their own world. And the Sagittarius mostly are a little dreamy, but this is a fairy tale because this week is going to give you a lot of empathy and a lot of love from immediate friends, family, lover, relatives, colleagues. Everybody is going to be in the support. I also see that your intention is very good towards something, so you are capable of projecting that love and projecting that feeling exactly to the people that you care about. I also feel that you are intuitively very highlighted, so anything that this third eye is going to tell you, anything that is beyond your illusion, should be taken care of, because I feel there is some kind of message that the dreams or the reality is going to tell you. Talking about Capricorns now, the Capricorns have been a little imbalanced lately, but they are consumed in work, and this imbalance they are just trying to negotiate with working too hard. You have been a workaholic, Capricorns, I know that, but this time you are doing it all. And I am sure that doing it all attitude is bringing to you a lot of money, but a lot of mental mess and stresses. I know you've been stressed, but I want you to balance this stress with a little bit of peace, because that is something which is actually needed. If you overdo yourself, you will just feel exhausted, and at the end of the day, you've got nothing with yourself. So I just want you to balance things out. Though you're earning money, but you also have to get into an integration with other things and getting life to a balance with other things that a person needs. Aquarius, what is in store for you this week? So Aquarius are trusting the wrong people and they're all unfocused. I'm not sure what's wrong with you, Aquarius, because you're always so focused and so positive about situations. I feel that you are trusting people wrong, and you are also having focus issues on things. So just trying to do a lot of things all together can make you fall into a mess. Prioritize and do things which are important first, and then you do the other things. That makes sense. But if you try to do a lot of things all together or push yourself to your limits, that's not gonna work very well. I see by the end of the week you can have a blessing, a surprise from the universe coming to you, and you can also be around the right consciousness and the right approach of spirituality. So just take those advices from the elderly, or if you've got a guru, you just listen to them, because that is something which is going to give you an elevation this week. Lastly, talking about the sign of Pisces, what is in store for you? Pisces, it's love, and all you need is that. Love and soulmate relationship, romance, pleasure, everything that you've always wanted is this week up for you, and I feel these answers to your prayers are directly coming from the universe, showering all the blessings on you. So this week is going to be an amazing week, something which is out of your mind, something that you've never imagined, something that is so complete that everything is coming down to that. So I feel you are so integrated, so consumed in the energy of love, that everything around is going so blooming and positive. If you're currently in a relationship, it's gonna elevate to another level. If you've been looking for a soulmate, that person is knocking at your door. If you are looking for a marriage, or if you're looking for proposing somebody, this is an amazing week. So overall, for the work life, the health wise, and the love wise, I think everything is so fulfilled. It's going to be an amazing week for you. So this is what I predict for this week. Until the next time we meet on ABP Live Podcast, this is Sneha Jain signing off. Be very happy and healthy.